Um, a pretty big subject came across when I was reading uh something from another YouTube channel that I follow a little bit, and it is something that I noticed that narcissists do, like and that is and it's a big thing. They worship other narcissists. They if the narcissist if there's a narcissist in a powerful position is above them in rank, they will worship them. Uh, like they'll people worship. Um, they'll worship their own kind if they're like above the rank of them, and they'll. Uh, it's kind of like a cult, like I was born in a cult, and I could see how they all worshipped the apostles of Jesus. You know what I mean? These apostles never healed anybody. Uh, while I was in that religion. They never healed anybody, but they were still worshipped as if they were Jesus's followers. I could see through the whole charade, um, uh, but they couldn't. It's just like they were so blinded, by just worshiping other narcissists in power positions. You know what I mean? And it's something that I've seen uh, a lot across the board, in different aspects. Like if there's like a pyramid scheme and there's a charismatic leader, they start to worship that leader, and that's incorrect. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't worship another human, or especially another narcissist. It's a cluster B. You shouldn't be worshiping a fake facade, you know what I mean? And I kind of fell in this trap when it came to like movie actors, because I used to look up to movie actors that played certain roles in movies, and uh I you know I didn't really look up to my parents, obviously, because they weren't really the best role models. So I looked up to actors, in movies, and I didn't know what a narcissist what even was, and that most movie actors are narcissists. And it's more obvious when I see a movie now that they're narcissists. It's more obvious than it was when I was younger, for sure. Um, but yeah, people worshiping is a mistake, um, very much so, and it's a trap. Um, yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it's like uh, the number one Christian on the planet. You don't worship that person. You know what I mean? No matter how righteous they are, uh, that's what I think about that. Um, because in my experience, usually the most righteous person, appearance wise, is the most evil behind closed doors. In my experience, because I was around these religious narcissists. You know what I mean? They're the most corrupt and evil behind closed doors. They're the most messed up. So whatever you're seeing to the public, it's not real. You know what I mean? This righteous facade, it's not real. So you shouldn't worship it because it isn't real. And that's the main message I want to say. It's you just don't worship people, humans. Don't do that. I mean, if you want to worship God, that's your choice. Um, I'm pretty upfront about not praying and stuff. I'm not really that strong. Like I know there is a God, but I'm not really that uh you know what I mean? Like I don't read scriptures every day. I don't pray every day, And I admit that up front. I'm like, I don't know what I am. Like I know there's a God, but I don't care. You know, at right now, like uh just I was born in a religion and a cult, and I saw all the God people the God people, and it just put a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I mean? I was targeted by God followers, and it just put a huge bad taste in my mouth with the whole God subject.